come. Jesus. Yeah? Hello? Welcome back to Purely Built.
Wanna play hide and seek?
How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. My voice is knackered for some reason. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, about 4 or 5 weeks maybe. So I wasn't actually sure I was going to come back at all. You know, my mental health's been a bit whoa. And I started this whole YouTube way back when my mental health wasn't very helpful, wasn't very good. So I started YouTube to help me. And then if anyone enjoyed it, well, it was a bonus. But anyways, I'm going to go back into it and hopefully get back into that mindset of enjoy. I mean, I do enjoy it, but there's been nights when I've just sat here staring at the screen, going to record, but my heart's not in it, you know? But anyways, stop with all that soppy shit. This is FrostmareTV. I'm sure I've already said that, I'm not quite sure. This is scary videos that might surprise you this night. It's actually new, it's actually only been released today, so I'm going to react to it and see what he has in store for me today, so let's get into it. A 3, and a 2, and a 1, and a go-go. Frostmare's ghostly friend. Let's
Tom
turn
has
this up.
sent me the following. It is a capture from Zoe Camus. She had shared it on Facebook and
Zoe
was quite
Camus.
concerned. She states, "My friend Audrey told me her daughter had a friend she played with. Thinking just an imaginary friend, Audrey couldn't believe how fast her daughter's room would get messy after cleaning it.
Or an actual friend.
It is unknown if the house in general was home to paranormal activity in the past, but something seemed to be off. So as her daughter was in the room talking to herself, Audrey decided to take a photo. Later that night,
Why would you take a photo of a person talking to themselves when wouldn't you record it? You wouldn't take a photo of someone talking to themselves because it just looks like a photo.
Audrey was browsing through the pictures she had taken and saw the following.
Okay, it just looks like 2 kids playing. Oh, let's guess. There wasn't a kid there, even though there's clearly a kid there, but you have to take her word for it that there isn't actually a kid there. Yeah, that makes sense. I know the face looks like it's blurred and that, but that could easily just be movement. It's head movement. You know? I mean, how many pictures do you see where people's heads are like faded and
Something
shit?
was sitting with Audrey's little daughter. Something with a dark sweater on.
It's gotta either believe the person that there's nothing
Facial
there.
features look pretty creepy, and it is not exactly possible to say what is unfolding in this.
Was that in the video?
Was her little kid, and it is not exactly possible. The The facial features.
Oh,
are
I thought
pretty
someone was
creepy,
talking next to
and
us.
it is not
Now
exactly
that's
possible to
paranormal.
say what is unfolding
It's actually in the
this
video.
room. Was
Oh,
her
there's the
little
moth.
kid maybe playing with a ghost girl here? But there's another unsettling thing in the closet.
What?
Another face, perhaps.
I
Maybe
can see it.
related to the little spirit.
I want to pause it. You can't. Oh, you can't see it because of my face. Hang on. Bush. There's a little. Hang on. Oh my god, I'm completely fucking this. There we go.
Another face, perhaps.
Is
Maybe
it?
related to the little spirit on the floor.
Now, that face there, it just looks like, what's it called? I don't know what it's called, where you see faces and stuff. Paranoia? Oh, I don't know.
Another face,
Because the two black
perhaps.
things next to it just look
Maybe
like
related to the little spirit on the floor.
coat hangers. That's the one.
What do you think?
I
It's
think that's just
certainly
thing.
pretty
I think
creepy.
it's just a kid playing with a kid, and it's just a person putting online saying there was no one there, and you've got to take their word for it. Could be. I don't know. Might not be anyone there, but I think there is.
And I don't know how I would be able to sleep after encountering something like that.
Why is the turning the thing? Okay, let me put my camera back where it was. Ah! Don't go to the next video.
This video has been sent by Alex Menakay, and he states that he found the clip on the paranormal Reddit thread, but unfortunately
it's not
he has
his clip.
not written down the uploader. The story goes that a man was filming during a rainstorm, which was havocing outside his garage, and a couple of days prior to this,
Pretty normal.
his father had passed away, and the family was still working through this loss. He captured an odd anomaly this evening, and he's not sure if it maybe
Hang on.
resembles the spirit
This person found this video on Reddit. He just found it on Reddit, and yet he knows the story behind it.
of his father.
Damn. That's some heavy shit rain. What was that? I saw something down here. It looked like a hair or smoke or something. Is he smoking? Is it? Has he got pets?
What was that?
I don't know.
A
That's what I'm
white
trying to think.
nebulous object is passing by the man and disappears behind the car. A natural
If he's got animals,
causes
it could be
could
fur.
Do you think it's cigarette smoke? Some people apparently
Someone thinks it's cigarette smoke.
suspected it.
I don't know, just the way it turns. It
Or is it a mysterious
doesn't kind of look like smoke. It doesn't act like smoke when in a storm, but it does look like a hair just floating out, like a
apparition?
clump of hair, like
Man
a
certainly
fur.
noticed it, but couldn't explain it necessarily. Let me hear your theories. I think it looks
I mean,
pretty
if I was
intriguing.
thinking of a ghost or a spirit, and it said his dad died, I don't think that would be his dad. Looks small. If anything, it would be like a pet or anything. I think it's just a clump of hair or something that's made up, and the winds just went and blew it off.
Next, we want to take
Well, I
a
don't
look
know.
at the latest updates from user Harry McClary. He and his partner also seem to be
Harry
haunted by a
McClary.
malevolent entity. A lot of poltergeist activity has been documented in their house, as well as creepy running noises on the
Alleged.
basement steps, doors that got
That-
ripped open in the past, and light bulbs that just exploded one night.
Those lights
At
could
some
easily be
point,
pushed and
Harry
then
decided
start
to
recording.
mount a security camera in the hallway to see if he could maybe capture whatever was causing these strange noises they were hearing at night lately.
Was it just me, or was he overacting that whole putting the camera up?
Sure, whatever was
Does he
causing
overact
these
at this
strange
bit?
noises they were hearing at
And I was like, oh no.
night lately.
Not just like it was fake acting. Here's
Next
the dust.
to dust, there could be a couple of orbs.
No, it's just dust.
The following night, though, he captured a scary encounter taking place.
You know, that's a thing I would hate. I would hate that in my house if there was a light on and there was a shadow underneath and I knew I was the only one in the house. Obviously, if I record it, you would have to take my word for it, and I'm going to have to take this person's word for it, but I just think it's a person outside the door. Because I've got a feeling he's going to go and open the door. And there's going to be the one there, right?
in front of their bedroom door.
Alright, going open the door. You got a doggy. A demon doggy. Hey, boo. Hear that? What the? You fucking kidding me? I don't understand. What are you pointing at? Right, we staged the house. What are you pointing at? You go to the door and open it? Yeah, person could have easily gone away by then.
Something seemed to be standing right outside the bedroom.
That's easy
But
to
according
fake.
to
Come
Harry,
on, that's
there was
easy to
nobody
fake.
in
Not
the
saying it is
house
fake, but I'm
except
saying
the
it's
two.
easy to fake.
So how could that have been possible? After checking the hallway, the light just goes out, and that was that. Saging the house did not.
But
get
the light
rid of
didn't
this
go out, you saw.
entity,
It
and
didn't
many
go out, it's
experts
on.
will tell you that if a haunting is not taken care of properly, this might make it even worse. Let's see what happens in the future.
See what happens. My neck needs to
Following
crack.
video was recorded by the dad of user Hetty130. She took it up on herself to share the encounter on Reddit. She states, "I live far from my dad, so I want to post it on his behalf. Really? We just want to explain what it is you're seeing in this video. So
She's posting a video on his behalf, of her dad's
to
behalf.
back it up a little, my dad called me last week and said something kinda creepy had come up on his security camera at around midnight. Everyone was in bed asleep at this point, but the next day, my dad got this unusual notification of random movements on the cameras outside the house. They are the type that turn on when it detects movement. So my dad just flipped through them, and he expected to see dogs or other wild animals. But this was like nothing he had ever caught on camera. Let's take a look."
Hang on, what? It said the next day he got a notification on the camera. Didn't say night, it said day. And this is night. I'm confused. Alright, there's a blur on the left hand side. So I mean that could be, I know it could be like a light coming source from the left side, and it's just hitting the lens. And also this camera looks like it's weird. But it does look like a person walking. I'll give it that. It does look like a person walking, but it could be a light source from something moving.
A figure seems to appear in the left-hand corner of the screen, walks around and turns towards the house before disappearing.
I need to
Hetty's dad's house is off the road with a long driveway. The
I need to
gate
see
also
other
locks
movement to
at
see
night,
how
so
good
it's
this
not
camera
possible
actually
for it
is.
to be a person. The last kind of creepy thing her dad said was that they were gardening in the morning and digging up around there, and they found some odd-looking rocks, which were pretty similar looking to a tombstone. So what do you guys think?
I think you would notice if it was a tombstone. Them things are quite big. Even the small ones are quite big.
Paranormal apparition, or maybe
I
just a bug.
How
or
good is
light
this camera?
reflection
Nothing's
of some
moving.
sorts.
I mean, the
think
trees.
it's
Aha, the
pretty
trees are actually moving
mysterious.
quite thing. All right, okay. That one's kind of iffy, but it could be a light source. Like I say, it's a lens flare type thing. But it did look like a person walking around. Or is that just your mind playing tricks? You'll know. The story was a bit odd, saying he was asleep and then it was the next day he got a notification, and when he checked the cameras, that was night. But anyways,
we
moving
want
on.
to take a look at a series of videos posted by user Brandy Nicole 2992. She
Brandy
works in an
Nicole,
office
did you say?
And oftentimes is the last person in the building at night. And besides the usual weird noises that one can expect in an older building, there seem to be some mysterious events going on lately that made her
Okay.
believe that this place might be haunted. I'm not sure if she works in a clinic of some sorts, but apparently there's lots of sensitive client information on the walls, which is why she sometimes needs to record towards the floor. This is what it says at least. Let's see.
So I'm just sitting at work.
Excuse the music of the original video.
In the lobby. Not sure. And the lights are off. They were on.
Oh, I've seen this. Isn't this she works in is it a police station or some sort of thing like that? Because she's got a friend with her, and in a video she's got a friend with her. I'm sure like at some point someone's standing in this doorway. Yeah, I think I have seen this.
They're on now. All right, yeah, I'm gonna be done with that. Oh, nope, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, what was that?
So, besides an odd light malfunction,
I mean,
we have
if
some
things are
rambling
easily to
noises.
fake.
Could be unusual. Could also have natural causes. Let's skip ahead to
I mean, the
another
person
night.
could be just underneath this ledge and knock on the window. Yeah.
I'm not working.
Also, it's
Poltergeist.
isn't it? I don't know. Is this in the US? Because isn't it illegal
If it is not a colleague of hers.
to work alone?
Sounds like poltergeist activity to me.
Maybe it's somebody.
Just in case something happens.
I don't know. Nobody should be here.
Yeah, I'm sure she works in some sort of, you know, like, I don't know if it's like police or something. I can't remember what it was. It looks like a hospital, to be quite honest.
Now Brandy tries to make contact and hopes that the poltergeist responds intelligently.
Yeah, because when I first watched this, I just thought it's a friend. It's two people making a video for TikTok because it's scary.
Are you stuck here?
And if that wasn't enough to believe that there might be something going on at this workplace, Brandy can maybe even capture a dark apparition on camera.
Yeah, it's in the doorway, right?
There's something standing in the doorway to the break room. Am I crazy, or is that somebody standing there? I don't. Y'all see that?
There clearly is a person standing in the doorframe.
And yet she
Or
never
is it a
rings the
person?
police, never rings
Brandy
anyone.
swears that she was
just
alone once
records a
more,
video. It
and
could
if
be
so,
that could actually just be someone breaking in and she could get murdered. But yeah, just let's put it on TikTok.
could be that it is the spirit that is haunting this office. What do you guys believe? Just a hoax or an actual manifestation?
Nah, it's a friend. Because on the video it shows she's with a friend. Like she works there as well, or something, or a colleague, not a friend. Oh, it's not going to show you that bit, okay.
Now we take a look at some ghostly recordings that were sent to me by Tom Blake.
Don't say it's
He
orbs.
swears that the following captures are all real, and he tells me, I wanted to share some stuff with you that happens around me and in my house.
Got a light underneath your sofa.
There seems to be a lot of paranormal activity unfolding, and it's not really clear why all of this is really happening.
What's he looking at? Dust. Dust. It's all dust. See, that just floated past. It was like a
He
dust.
captures several of these
Like
orb
web.
clusters, as he describes it, and is sure that it is more than just insects or dust, which might be very possible.
Yeah, he assures you it's more. Obviously, you got to take his word for it.
Night,
He's
he
an
captured a
expert.
really odd shadow
I'm not an
that he
expert.
couldn't really explain.
Right. A shadow. I'm looking for a shadow. That was an orb. That was another orb. It's dust. Okay, I saw something odd with that. Hang on, I'm going back with that. That looks like a light. Just watch it when it goes over. Where is it? Yeah, it starts. It goes over this window and it looks weird when it goes over. It looks like it's a light. But if you saw his light source is there on the desk, right? And what do you normally do if you've got a phone or a watch and a light shines off it and it makes that whole circle thing on the wall and that? Wouldn't that just make that as well? The light source is next to him, so all you need to do is hold it out. That's easy to fake that. Alright, there's the shadow. Which also, again, the camera is in front of the light. So you don't know if he's there just putting his finger across it, light. You know what? You just gotta take his word on it. That could easily be faked. All you need is a light source. The first one, you could use it with your watch or your phone and make it go like a thing.
He had his parents visit, and they were about to take some pictures of him, his wife, and his 2 kids. Mind you, there was no other kid around. Yet, a kid can be heard saying an entire sentence at the end of this recording.
Oh, come on.
Look at Poppy.
What? That's an older woman talking.
Can be heard saying
That's
an
an older
entire
woman
sentence
talking.
at the end of this recording.
That's a woman because the person recording reacts to it and laughs.
Look at Poppy.
I'm no flying orb. Do you know if you because when I was looking at the camera and heard them say that, right? Here's the thing. Think of the word not hanging up anymore, right? Just think of that. Think of that when you hear this. Not hanging up anymore. Don't look at the text, because once you read text, it looks like you're reading something. I don't know if you've seen TikToks and there's multiple texts and whatever you read is what you hear. Don't read the text. Just listen to, because what I hear when I'm looking at you is not hanging up anymore.
Entire sentence at the end of this recording.
Listen.
Poppy. Look at Poppy.
Not hanging up anymore, and that's an older woman's voice. Maybe he's in a, I don't know, 60s maybe. You know, that does not sound like a kid whatsoever.
So,
Freddy Fazbear right there.
I find it really intriguing. Of course, we don't know if it was another kid that was staying close.
That wasn't
but Tom
another
says
kid.
that this wasn't the case. Who can say?
Who does the woman reacting to when they said, not hanging up anymore? You know, I'm a flying orb. I'm not a flying orb. That was just a neighbour or something, and then the woman behind the camera reacted to it. I think he's just doing stuff for views.
Now we want to take
Act
a
with
look
the devil.
at the case of Alberto, who's uploading some really
It's your
terrifying
face.
videos on his YouTube
Well, yeah, I've got
channel
a face.
Saturns. He's a young
It's your
man who
mask.
always has been interested in the paranormal. He states that one day, tired of being a kid without the means to support himself or his family, he contacted the spirit world and offered anything they wanted if they would help him to get rich. Well, after a couple of days,
They show themselves so he can put it on YouTube and make money.
some really strange occurrences started to unfold in his apartment, and he started to feel ill. His condition worsened pretty fast over the past couple of weeks.
As he
seems
says.
to make the best out of the situation, but the paranormal event in his apartment haven't really gotten better. He tells his viewers that several times he saw black
I just saw 2 shapes.
haven't really gotten better. He tells his
Oh, that's a mirror. That's him in the mirror. Okay. I was going to say, I saw 2 shapes. There's also a woman behind him.
viewers that several
There. There. It's blurred for some reason.
haven't really gotten better.
But
He tells his viewers that several
you can see a woman
times
stand there.
he saw a black shadow man standing in the corners of his apartment, looking
Black
at him.
Black
At
Shadow Man, it
3
looked like a
a.m.
woman to
One
me.
particular night, this April, he wakes up due to loud noises in the kitchen and starts documenting. Please be advised that I had the subtitles generated and that they are not 100% accurate.
Okay, well, let's play the clip. I saw it before you even played the clip. And friends, it's free. It's always 3. Why is it always 3? It's always 3 in the morning. What's so scary about 3 in the morning? What's completely different between 1 through the 5, 6 when it's still dark? Just because you get videos where it's 3 a.m. Why is that? Because why is 3 a.m. the most scariest time? Because 3 a.m. in somewhere else is completely different to somewhere else. So, I don't know. People say things in the daytime. 3 a.m. means back all. Ghost doesn't know it's 3 a.m. Because also, if a ghost feeds off energy, when they come out more only on daytime, because there's more energy in the air than nighttime, people are walking around, there's lights and stuff on. More electronics, so there's more energy. Did he just say I'll eat that pussy? He did, that's it. He said I'll eat that pussy. See what I mean when you hear things?
After explaining the situation for a bit and walking through the apartment, he concludes that he didn't really see anything out of the ordinary in the kitchen, and that nobody but himself was awake that late anyways. But
so he does live with other people then, because he's the only person awake at that time.
on the way back to his room, there seemed to be something off.
So he has got people living with him. Family or whatever. I'm assuming that's his sister. It also looks like he just makes sure you sees it. You make sure you see it. Look, it's the way he slows down afterwards. Okay, now slow down. Hopefully they saw that. Yeah, but he's already admitted that there's people already there, so it's
what appears to be a creepy young female.
If anything, it's more creepy in the mirror.
Alberto, as he passes by. Now, is that a manifestation of the devil, perhaps?
Manifestation. Pausing like this, the blur of the face made it look even more weird. the manifestation of a devil.
Another
just
night,
standing there.
Alberto wakes up once more in the middle of the night after
It's always 3. What?
talking to his
I don't
viewers
know.
for a while. He tries to contact the entity in form of a little game and hopes that it would show itself again to him. Foolish, you might say. I agree. Let's see what happened that night.
Let's guess. He saw it. He saw his girlfriend or sister. It's dark. There's a rabbit.
Apparently, after reading up a bit about evil spirits and Ouija activity, Alberto
pretty dark.
informs the viewers about several techniques he wants to attempt in order to better his situation. And as the night gets later, he walks around in his apartment once more.
Where other people live.
And little did he know that the evil spirits seem to be around again, maybe even waiting for him. Be ready.
You ready? I'm looking. My eyes are open. What am I looking at? I'll take the pictures and you to help me. My eyes are wide open. Aha, in the door crack? No? Pay a lot of attention to one of the 2 phones since it is difficult. Eyes are open. Yep, I saw her behind the bed. Did you notice at the end? That's what I hate. That's what people don't seem to see. I'm just hit the mic as well. But look, he goes in, I mean, you can see the person there. He goes in, you can see the person right there, okay? You can see the girl again. Right, he shows you there. But then he does this whole talking shit, then he turns around and looks at the same spot. Like, you know there was something there. Look, he's there, he's waiting. You know, just wasting a bit of time. And then he turns and looks at the same spot. There, looks at the same spot. Ooh, it's gone. That's the thing you gotta look out for videos like this. It's just like, why would they look exactly at the spot where there was something? They don't know it was there. Yeah, he's looked there and stopped. Obviously, the video's
Have you seen
ended.
it?
Yeah, I saw
Let's
it.
take a second look at it. Alberto didn't see it either at the time.
I need to be
Could you
freaked out.
realize
I don't need to
after
be
watching the replay, it was
debunked and
lurking
everything.
from behind his
Maybe I
bed.
should play a horror game. Should I play a horror game? Let us know if I should play a horror game. And then you'll see us freak out. Hang on, what? Where's his computer? Alright, I was see it. The time didn't change. It did. For some reason I saw 5. So within 2 minutes of him recording, he found it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. He saw it, turned around, talked, turned back to the point where you actually saw it. Why are you showing it again? There we go. And there it is again. You want to show it again?
The female
Why not?
entity seems to be kneeling right behind his bed and looking at him once more.
I mean, imagine that though. Imagine if you walked in a room and you saw that. Nope.
She blends in with the background quite a bit, and it was
No, she
impossible
didn't.
for Alberto to see her in that moment. But it should serve as a reminder that you should never tamper with dark energies, and that they are dangerous. What would you guys do in that situation?
Shit myself.
It appears that this female has attached itself to him.
Oh, she lives in the
Hey
house.
guys, this is a friendly
Jesus
reminder
Christ,
that
you scared the
FrostmareTV
shit out of me.
is here to bring you all my classic videos from the past. But did you know that my main channel, King Frostmare, is bringing you new and often unseen videos every week? If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to check it out for more
I
weekly
remember that video. I
spookiness.
reacted to that one. Where there was a girl behind him.
The next video was
Shadow
recorded
behind me.
by Kitty
Okay, I'm
K38,
looking.
and it was brought to my attention by Tanya Sanderson. I have featured
Tanya
Kathy
Sanderson.
Gallinger and her haunted home for a while now, and we all probably know that some evil entities are dwelling in the basement of her home. This particular day, Kathy was recording an update video for her
I recognize
followers.
that kitchen.
She was talking about all the crazy activity
Why do I
that
recognize
has
that
happened
kitchen?
in 2021 already, and that her house seemed to be more active.
Oh yeah, I've seen this reaction. I've seen this video. It's a bloke. He puts down the cereal box and it moves.
Than ever before.
So I've seen
It
this
was a
person
regular
before then.
Wednesday, and Kathy was alone during the day. She uploaded her video as per usual and didn't notice that something was wrong with it. It didn't
That could be
take long
faked.
for the first viewer
But,
to notice a
something
weird object in
behind.
the background. Let's take a look.
I'm trying to. It's dark on the
Happy
right.
Wednesday, TikTok. Everything in the house has been really crazy lately. I've been posting videos to show you kind of what's been going on. So the house is getting really active in 2021.
There was a dark shadow on
more
your
comments when
over
we're
your
gonna
right
do our
shoulder,
next
love.
live stream, and hopefully, guys, it'll be released soon. It just depends on mine and my husband's schedule.
But she's got a husband, so that could be. Since you know, that's what I hate. It's once you get a video that gets loads of views when it's haunted, people are interested. Even if it's fake, because people's imaginations run wild. That shadow could just be him walking past, but everyone will be going, it's a shadow, it's a person, it's a deceased man.
And as soon as we can get back to doing live streams down in the basement where you can kind of see crazy stuff happening, we will be doing that. So please stay tuned. I will keep you updated with the haunting. Cheers.
Cheers. Yes, I saw it.
Did you notice it? A dark shadow figure is entering the screen from the left side, and then it makes it into
Yes,
the
I saw it, but
kitchen.
you can zoom in on her
Just
forehead.
lingers around in there. And it seems to
'Cause
be moving for the whole time.
When she moves her head
Left
back
side,
a bit,
and then it makes it into
it looks
the
like it's over
kitchen,
here.
and it just lingers around in there.
There,
It
looks like
seems
it's
to
there.
be moving for the whole time. Kathy says she can see a hat, so she connects it to the Hatman shadow. Can
Oh god, the Hat Man.
you too? I'm not sure actually. But it's for certain that there's definitely a haunting taking place in this residence. How creepy, thinking about her being all by herself in that moment though.
It also
isn't
doesn't look
it?
like a shadow. It looks like there's actually someone there. And it looks like it's behind her still when she moved her head back. You gonna show it again, or you just putting it? Oh, that ended abruptly. Jesus. So, what do you think about those clips? Some of them, well, practically all of them were a bit. The only one that I could look like something was the camera in the backyard. But as I say, that could mean just a certain lighting or something like that. But that's the only one that's kind of iffy, you know? All the rest were like, what? Really? No. Anyways, what do you think? Do you think they're all real? Do you think they're all fake? Or which clip do you like the best? I don't know. But anyways, if you like this video, give that like button a bit of a tickle, smash that share button through the screen, subscribe if you want to see more by me. And as always, stay freaking awesome.
Wanna play hide and seek?